This is the OWRAP. I am Davina. Here are the stories making headlines today. A man was shot to death just as he and his family pulled into their garage in Betheltown, Westmoreland, Tuesday night. He has been identified as 37-year-old Lytton Keller Hilton. Residents told OWRAP that they heard loud explosions coming from the direction of Hilton's home. They later found his body under a tree in the front of his yard. He was shot in the head and upper body. He was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. 1 week after signaling that the government will shortly make amendments to the Bail Act that will deny bail to persons charged with murder and gun crimes, Minister of Legal and Constitutional Affairs Marlene Malabou Forte on Tuesday engaged in a verbal clash with opposition leader Mark Golding, who accused the government of trampling on the constitutional rights of Jamaicans. The testy exchange came as the House debated and approved a resolution to extend the 7 zones of special operations by an additional 60 days. While senior members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force have welcomed the minister's comments, pointing out that persons out on bail for murder are often fingered in new homicides, defense attorneys have argued that it is unconstitutional and interferes with the judiciary, which makes such decisions. In entertainment, despite heavy criticism from music pundits in the local dancehall sphere regarding the quality of his music, artist Skillibeng continues to make his ascension to the international market. Following a sold-out UK tour in April, a brief appearance on the recently concluded Hot 97 Summer Jam, and a meeting with famed US producer DJ Khaled, the Wap Wap entertainer has been added to the lineup for the 2022 staging of Rolling Loud. Set to be held in New York between September 23 through 25 at Citi Field in Queens, the popular international concert will see Jamaica represented twice as Skillibeng joins Shenseea on the show, to be headlined by Nicki Minaj, Future, and A$AP Rocky. A 16-year-old male is to face the court on charges of assault with intent to rob and illegal possession of firearm following an incident on Blissett Avenue, Kingston 20 on Tuesday, May 31. Reports are that about 8:30 p.m., the teen and another male traveling on a motorcycle approached a licensed firearm holder who was in the process of closing his gate. The motorcyclist allegedly turned off the headlamp on the vehicle. The pillion reportedly got off the bike with a firearm in hand, instructing the man not to move. The licensed firearm holder pulled his weapon and discharged it at his attackers, who escaped. The teen later turned up at hospital with gunshot wounds. He was subsequently pointed out during an identification parade and later charged. According to the latest police crime statistics, 653 people were murdered in Jamaica up to June 12, 2022. This is 15 more homicides, or a 2.4% increase when compared with the corresponding period last year. The St. James Police Division leads the murder count with 106 cases, a 34.2% increase compared to the 79 homicides reported in the division up to June 12 last year. Westmoreland followed with 65 killings this year, or 22 more cases when compared to the same period last year. The St. Catherine North Division, where a bloody gang feud is fueling murders in Spanish Town, is the third murderous police division, with 64 homicides up to Sunday. This represents an increase of 18 cases, or 39.1%. However, Trelawney has overtaken St. Mary as the police division with the highest percentage increase in murders nationally. Mourners who were on their way to the Dovecote burial for slain footballer Omar Leng were hit by a Nissan motor car after the driver reportedly lost control of the vehicle along Spanish Town Road earlier today. 5 occupants were rushed to hospital. No fatalities were reported. This has been the OWRAP. Catch up with these and other stories on JamaicaObserver.com. I am Davina.